Ian.
Pat, we got a guy selling off a huge lot of classic systems, some games. He's asked. It's on eBay. It's seller some woman.
Some women with a Y.
Women with a Y. All right.
Could be a women. We don't know.
Asking for 150,000. And
or best offer.
It's a video game store that's going out of business, or closing down at least, and trying to get rid of everything. Over 100 regular Nintendo systems, over 100 Super Nintendo systems.
I don't know if is this a physical store, or they just have like an inventory they sell online?
Doesn't say. Just says I'm selling off the last of my video game store's inventory. Yeah, it's tons. And then still counting. So the inventory is only done so far as Nintendo and Super Nintendo systems. The following items I'm still counting, but I have hundreds and hundreds of: Genesis systems, Sega CD, Sega 32X, Saturns, Game Gears, Master Systems, Dreamcast Sports Systems, Super Scope, Odyssey, Jaguar. I don't think you have hundreds of those.
But hundreds overall. Pikachu systems. Black, orange, red, blue, green 64s.
Game Boy Pockets, Colors,
R-Zone systems,
R-Zone,
Neo Geos,
2600s, 7800s, and the best system ever made, the 5200.
10 Robs.
10 Rob robots.
100 Super Mario Duck Hunt games.
Thousands of different games, thousands of manuals. The last photo shows cardboard boxes that measure 12 by 12 by 12.
And there's a listing of individual games after that.
Some, yeah. Jeez.
Three Stooges with manual, Top Gun complete. Trolls with manual. So, all right.
PlayStation Virtual Kasparov in case.
Wow.
So that's a lot of stuff. They also say that
there's less games than consoles, which is interesting.
Yes.
To me.
That is interesting to me because we always are lower on the consoles than we are on games.
Someone compiled these over, speaking of 20 years of flea markets, that's what this seems like to me. I'm just in the 100 Super Mario Duck Hunts here.
Yeah.
But what are your first thoughts here? Obviously, this is an exorbitant amount. But when you look at the pictures, there's some decent stuff in here. You got Box Nomads. You have Box 32X multiple. You have a Box NES Challenge set. A lot of box systems here. Besides the NES is stacked to the heavens, missing doors. Things like that. Freaking boxed Super Scopes. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
here.
I mean,
it looks like Pat's Garage.
I'd really, really have to sit down and do some math, but I think that's asking far, far too much for everything that's involved there. However, if someone negotiates with this person and can get this stuff, the amount of systems that are here, I mean, it would be great for anyone who already has a successful game store chain or business with a couple of locations.
Oh, you're good to go for a while.
You'd be good to go. The question is, what kind of price on this is actually fair? And I'm trying to pull up a calculator here to do some basic calculations.
Got one on your phone too.
Oh yeah, I'll just use my phone. So
just do some Ian math.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some quick Ian math.
It's interesting when you look at the game list. There's nothing that's, at least just scanning it. There's nothing. They're all like common games for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even. I don't know that I'd even think about the games, honestly.
You would just that's a bonus.
Yeah,
he does say thousands of different games. There isn't a list of thousands of games though.
Well, then it also says that they're still inventorying it, so there could be much more to come up. We can't discount all the games, but I'm just trying to see.
He's got a new Nintendo sticker album, the one from '88, for $500 best offer. Okay, that's a little much there. Oh, there's some other. I guess he's selling games separately in listings. Looking at there's other listings like Secret of Mana for $350. What? Why is that $350?
Who knows? Is it sealed?
No.
Okay.
It's a loose cartridge.
Yeah. So.
What the hell? A $500 blue Game Gear. Okay. Or best offer. Okay. Now I'm starting to question what's going on here.
Person's crazy.
Could be. Some women be crazy. That's
so I mean, looking through this, Yeah, I mean, I think the reality of this is that the price of this is probably about a sixth of this.
Now an Epic's pit stop for Atari computer, $1,000 or best offer. What the hell's going on here?
Yeah,
with these prices now, something's weird. Something weird is happening now. This is like a mystery now. What's going on here? Same seller is selling enamels and lapel pins and other weird stuff. Maybe this is just a storage unit sort of thing. Maybe could have stolen on a storage unit. I don't know. But that's seeing some of the individual prices don't make any sense now that I see it.
Maybe that's I'm selling off the rest of my video game storage inventory. I mean, I have no idea.
But there's some weird shit going on here. So, just spitballing. What do you think this would actually go for?
Immediately, like my immediate
25,000.
Yes, my immediate offer to this person without looking over anything. My immediate starting point would be like, we need to
be under
we need to drop this into 25,000, and then I will look at stuff, and then we can negotiate.
And that's even probably might be high.
I think that's quite high. Because if I'm buying, because I'm just thinking about what we pay for a Nintendo or a Super Nintendo to start, right? And then the fact that if I'm buying them in that quantity, I'm not paying that amount of money for a Nintendo.
Then you got to clean them all. Then you got to replace the fucking parts on them. Like there's a stack of NESs and half of them don't have the front lids. I always wonder how that doesn't happen. It's not easy to break those off, Anyway, so yeah, all right. Well, check out. I think it's an interesting listing. Obviously, it's pie in the sky pricing. That would never happen. But yeah, check it out. And if you want to do an Insta store, you got the consoles covered. You don't have the games. Come to Pat's Gamerama Emporium at Castle Country.
If you pick this up, just hit me up. Let me know what you'd want for some of those Game Boy Hot Pockets, those cheap ones that you got hundreds of.
Game Boy Hot Pockets?
Those hot Game Boy shush.
You said Game Boy Hot Pockets. Hot Pockets.
Stuff them with pepperoni.